guys, and welcome back. And today we are going to be making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So I always eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so I thought it would be a great kind of different thing to do besides my usual desserts or pumpkins or vegetables. This is actually a sandwich, and I haven't done a sandwich in a really long time. So let's get started. As you can see here, I have my, what would be like my dough for my bread, some peanut butter. This is going to be my jelly for my grape jelly, and then my, of course, strawberry jelly. So first we're going to work on our bread because I think that's going to be the most complicated. So I have my bread here. So I have my bread here, and I'm just going to roll it out. To a thickness that I am happy with. I don't want it too thin, but I also don't want it too thick, and I think this is really good. Alright, next I am going to take my knife and I'm going to cut my edges off, and then after I cut the sides, I'm not sure if I want to just leave it like that or if I should just go in and cut. Alright. So now that I have this, I'm just going to cut my squares, and then I'm going to make a little tiny one, well, smaller than what I have. Alright, and so we have our bread pieces just like that. Alright, now I'm going to set this aside because we don't need it. And now that we have our bread, I am just going to make sure they are nice and even. All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Then make sure this one is even. Yep, looks good. Alright, now before I add my peanut butter and my jelly, we are going to add some chalk pastel to the outer part of the bread just to give it that nice toasty look. So it's not like actual dough that we're putting the peanut butter and jelly on. It'll look like bread. Alright, so I got my chalk pastels, and I'm going to go in with this brown color here. And I'm just going to get the outside of the bread. And I'm going to do the same with this one. Alright, just like so. Alright, so I saw this method and this is what my bread looks like. It looks kind of funky, but that's okay. So there's this method that put the tape down to cover the spot you don't want ruined, which I think is pretty smart because I'm always getting chalk pastel everywhere. And I don't mind it on the table, but when you're trying to make a sandwich and the chalk pastel just goes everywhere, then we kind of have problems. Alright, so I'm just making sure this is nice and evenly where I want it. And then I'm going to go back in with my chalk and just darken those sides up. Now I use this lighter color brown because it's more like a tan color, and I don't want it to look like it's burnt. So if I add too much, then it's gonna look orange, too orange, and I don't want that. Making sure my sides are covered. Alright, there we have it. Our underneath side, the back side. I'll take it off. Looks beautiful. There we go. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Look beautiful. It does. I'm just going to add some color here. It's going to be a little bland. And a little color up top here. Alright, so we have our pieces of bread ready. I'm going to put this in the oven for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to add our peanut butter and jelly, and then we're going to bake it for a longer time, and then we'll see the final result. Alright, we will be right back. Alright guys, we are back and our bread came out of the oven. This is what it looks like. It looks so good. So good. Look at these squares. I'm just so like, yes. Alright, now we are going to add our strawberry jelly and grape jelly and peanut butter to our sandwiches. So I am going to start off with peanut butter. And I'm just gonna wing it. Grab my roller. Just kind of roll a piece of peanut butter out. And I'm gonna stick it on here. and then use my finger to kind of move it around everywhere. Just like that. Just like that. Alright, now I'm going to use grape jelly, and I'm going to do the same thing. And just pull the sides. That way I get a nice even consistency with the bread, the peanut butter, and the jelly, and I don't have to worry about, oh, there's jelly coming out of the side, making it look, I don't want it to look messy. When I make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I don't want it to look messy and get jelly everywhere. Alright, so we have our jelly, our peanut butter. Next, we are going to work on our smaller one. So I'm going to get a smaller piece of peanut butter. And I'm more kind of like squishing it than rolling it because it kind of doesn't need to be rolled. And I'm just fixing the sides so I don't have peanut butter everywhere. Alright, that looks good. Next, I'm going to go in with my strawberry. I can get some of this red. Alright. I'm just going to get some more. And then I'm going to smear it and make sure we get our edges, our corners. All right. We have strawberry jelly, peanut butter, grape jelly, and our peanut butter. Now, I like the way it looks right now, and I'm afraid that if I put them together, it's gonna come out messy. But you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so we will do whatever it takes to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now I'm just squishing them together. Just like so. And then I'm going to go in with this one. And I'm going to do the same thing. And just make sure my sides are all together. Alright, we have our two sandwiches. I am going to put an eye pin hole in this one. Just like that. And then I'm going to put an eye pin hole in this one. Just like that. I'm going to freeze them for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I'm going to clean up the edges. And then we will bake. so we will be right back. Alright guys, I just took them out of the refrigerator, and I'm going to get my blade. I'm going to get a smaller blade, and I'm just going to carefully, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm just going to trim the sides. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with my dot tool and just kind of smooth it out. And do the same with the peanut butter and smooth it out. I'm going to get a little bit more peanut butter. And I'm just going to fill in this gap right here. There we go. Alright, and we have our peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I am going to put this in the oven. Next, we're going to work on our jelly, strawberry jelly. Just like so. I don't have to do much to this one. Yeah, I don't have to do much to this one. That's good. Alright, and then I'm going to refix my hole. Alright, so we are going to pop these in the oven for probably about, I would say 10 to 15 minutes, and then we will be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and our peanut butter and jelly just came out of the oven. So here is our grape. I like the way this turned out. And here is our strawberry. Again, I like the way this turned out. Alright, we are going to add our eye pins. For my eye pins, I just chose some silver color. There's one. And this one, I do need my pliers. All right, there we go. We are all done. I love the way this turned out. Super, super cute. Also love the jelly one. Super cute. I love jelly. Peanut butter and jelly. Strawberry jelly. And I do like the grape jelly. But they turned out really great. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making this video for you guys. Please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment down below. And I will see you guys in my next video.